Thanks for coming in once again. Last week, how was the Christine doing?
Oh, very good. Very good.
She doing all right? Okay. She got nervous all night.
No need.
She's good. Okay. It was a sudden decision on Saturday night, and then leaving. Anyway, yesterday I was in Beijing and having a conversation with one of the lady who asked me to do a I Ching reading, and she was a wonderful lady. And during the conversation, this lady was her friend told this lady did it on the prayer on the Father's Day. On the Father's Day prayer, they went to a Buddhist temple and did a prayer. When she kneeled down, she was not praying for her parents or for her father, but prayed for the Father in the world. And so it made her friend was like, wow, I am ashamed because I only pray for my father, and I heard that she was praying for every father in the world. Very young, 22 years old lady, was praying for the people, for the Father of the world. So it got to me to think that giving and getting, to give and to get is the concept in Taoism we always talk about it. To get is through to give. We have to be able to give first before we are able to getting. How much have we ever giving in our life from the day ones? And we always getting. From our being a little child, we always open our hand to ask for, give me something. And today we still asking for to give us something. We not only ask our parents, we are asking our community, and we also ask God to give us something. So to give me a very strong feeling is when people, my mother is extremely, Christian. My mother being Christians over 30 some years already, and she's a great prayer. Every day my house in China, in a living room, always have more than 10 people from different countryside come to sit with my mother and kneel down in front of cross and pray. So one time I was, on the other room listening to their prayer. The funny is that all the prayer was always asking God blessing for each individual, their families, the family, their need, their own needs, the family needed. Okay, hardly I ever heard they pray for the world, for other people. But yet, my mother was considered very great prayer, and people came to pray with her, and some good luck, some health issues, some family issues. Did a good one. But I haven't heard much about this prayer. How can we pray for the community and the world and the country, for people who suffer?
I don't want to walk in front of that camera.
That's okay. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
It's okay. You walk in front of cameras. Not only I'm looking sexy, you'll be fine too. We can always share. Our prayer should always put out our best intention. Not only pray for ourselves, but should be always pray for others. I remember when I was teaching a course for some training for my healer, for my students. I taught them how to pray too. I say you kneel down to the God invisible in this world, in this cosmos. You should not only just pray for yourself. You should go bigger. Pray for your friends, your community, the country, the people who suffer, for the world, for the cosmos. Imagine when a little child come home with a school report with an F on it. How are we feeling as parents? Now, when you keep praying in front of the God for blessing that give you more another tons of gold, blessing what you from all the suffering, financially, emotionally, physically, that all your prayer is like a score F. Basically, you are giving a school report of yourself. Say, I'm not happy, I'm not successful, I'm poor, I'm sick. Right? And you ask God to deliver you better health, better wealth, better mental state. So you are giving a school report as F. Of course, God's not so happy. Right? This is the reason why you're never getting what? Reward. Just analogy. This is just analogy. Saying what? We should be able to bring a great celebration in front of God and say what? My score is A+. I'm coming to celebrating my life with joy, with happiness. I'm come to entertaining life in this journey. I'm telling you how happy my family is, my community is, my well-being. And that make your parents happy, make God happy. So when we pray, this is how we pray. We pray to give the joy to God, give the joy to the world. So the big question to you is why we think that we are entitled to get. Right? When we suffer, we're entitled to get a sympathy. When we hurt, we're entitled to revenge. So a lot of people think, I'm entitled to getting more and more in this life. Alright, so you can see people who now work for another person say that, well, I'm entitled to get paid more. I'm entitled to sit down. I'm entitled not to work so hard for you. The same thing, I'm not entitled or I'm entitled. So people just feel like I should get. Haven't think about how much we should give. Giving is based on our conscience, our virtuous, and our mercy to give back. It doesn't matter the person entitled to get from me or not. It's about I'm entitled to give because I am a product of God. I'm a product of mercy, of virtue. Okay, I live in this community. Without community, there is no me. I'm a part of community. If I don't give back to community, then community get destroyed, then I will be destroyed. So how am I going to give? What to give? How much to give back to community, and then how much I could get it back? Imagine every one of us putting $1 into a pot. Then they grow up bigger and then they will produce the interest, then we'll get back interest. That is important. If everybody go in there to get $1 out in the pot, then what happened to it? It becomes zero, become negative. Then no one getting. So if you just with one single family, every children keep asking parents, getting, give to you, give you to you, give to you, and what happened to the parent? The parent will get fatigued. Okay? Not only physically, emotionally, or drowned and fatigued. Your parent will be so happy and enjoy getting something from you, getting back. For example, 1 call a day, or 1 call a week, or even 1 call in a month. A call to your parents will make your parents' days bright with the sunshine. Isn't it? It will make a huge difference. As a parent, when we're getting love, concern, a telephone call, even one nice piece of chocolate from your son, I think that will make your days beautiful. Isn't it? Okay? So, why, as a children today, don't think that your parents not entitled to get a phone call from you? Okay? And so, the thinking is we should be able to give from bottom of our heart, to appreciate our father, our mothers, right? Giving appreciation to our siblings. Then you should go broad out. People who in your life are a part of my life. My neighbors, my friends, my classmates, my workmate, right? They are all a part of my life. I work on my property. The tree, the flower is a part of my life. At night, I go out, the star and the moon is a part of my life. Have you ever think about that way? Okay? When you're walking there, do you appreciate the life? Right? Are you just thinking that it's mine, it's all right, I don't have to pay attention to them? When you have so much love and comfort and joy in your heart, then everything around you is full of joy. Then you give so much appreciation around. And you notice their existence, right? And you appreciate them. You want to give back to them. Give back to them with a single sentence. Thank you. I'm glad to see you today. I'm happy you're in my life. Right? Dad and Mom, I appreciate you gave me the life. Right? My friend, I appreciate your smile today. A little acknowledgement is great giving. Imagine your friend here, you say, I appreciate you being my friend. Right? Imagine your parents say, to hear you always say, Dad or Mom, I love you. That make a huge difference. It's not just, oh, my dad, my mom, no, I love them. It's a huge difference when you acknowledge them. Right? That's given because you care, because you notice them. Okay? Because you acknowledge that love that sit inside you, because you really felt that these people are a part of your life. You cannot live without them. That's given. I work for somebody, for example, my lodge here, my staff, they should be able to know. They work hard for a company. and then company exists, they should be able to know the appreciation to have a job, appreciation to have this beautiful facility together. Isn't it? When you give back, it makes things all make sense. Imagine they all getting, or they don't work hard enough, they detour while they work, they can go sleep, right? Or they suddenly leave a property, not have job, and they all getting because I'm entitled to have a 2-hour break. I'm entitled, don't work so hard, right? Then what? The company not so productive. Then what happened? They lose job. In the end, as a result. So if we could always appreciate the opportunity all together as a unit, as a family, as a company, as a community, then it becomes very beautiful unit. We all work together for a common goal. We are together to celebrating life. We're not here because I want to take more advantage of you. Okay? I'm here to think, what can I contribute? So yesterday when I was in Beijing making this statement with several people, I was saying to people, I say, in our life, first thing that we should come to our brain, in our mind is what? What have I done? How much have I done to community? That should be first thing that you come. Our journey is very short. How many years could we live in this planet? You should always ask yourself, how much have I contributed to the society, to this world? How much love that I have presented? How much value that I have created? How much favor and how much love I have ever contributed to my circle of community? That should be first come to your head. Instead thinking, how much I get? How much reward should I deserve it? So we pray to the God as if we entitled, deserve. The God should reward me a tons of gold, a beautiful wife. Isn't it? We always pray, God bless me with more money, more bigger house, a better job, better health. But you never thought about in the end, in your part, what have I done to deserve that? To get it. In God's hand has abundance wealth. In God's hand, abundance joy and happiness. God will reward those who truly, quote, quote, deserve, because those are contributors. They give to community selflessly. They love with unconditionally. And then God reward them without they have to ask for it. When you have to ask for it, you are a taker. Understand? You don't need to ask when you truly are a virtuous person, when you truly are a giver. And they just come. So try this, my friends. Try to look into the bottom of your heart. To saying how much I'm willing to give. How much more I can give. Okay? I'm truly willing to give. Then don't ask how much I should get back. Okay? Just think about what can I give. Everybody can give. A simple smile is given. Right? My friend Ann there has Eagle Prune there. Every day people come to you to buy a product. You deliver the what? The perfect product, not only so, but a beautiful smile. And that makes somebody a wonderful day. Same thing. You're a therapist. You make somebody feel good. It's not because I want you to pay me. It's because I enjoy to make you feel good. Okay? As a parent, of course, we put a difference away between you and your children. We just think about, I'm a parent. Okay? I'm a parent, so I will call my children. I would care about their well-being. Am I a parent? I care about my neighbor who is also a parent. You see what I mean? My neighbor is also a parent. And the people who are on the street are parent too. I went through the shopping. I went to cashier. Cashier today does not feel good, shows a very bad temper. You should know he or she is a parent too. Maybe today he or she does not feel good because has something happened in his life, in her life. Instead, we go get your general manager. Look, he or she treat me so horrible. Fire him. Think about that. Right? Don't persecute people right away. Put your feet on people's shoes. To love them the same way you love yourself. Okay? To give them the same way love that you're willing to give, and to get what you feel that you want to get. And they deserve the same way. And they want to get too. Everyone has good time and not so good time. So we extend the courtesy out to the other people the same way that we want. So every time you want to get, you think about the other people the same way they want to get. Okay? Don't eagerly taking away from other people's hand. Okay? You think you're entitled to make a complaint, you might just destroy somebody's joy, the family. Think about one tiny little thing that we do, affecting other people's life, and maybe the whole community life. This is what we should always think about. 2 years ago, I raised over $100,000 and sent it to the China Academy in my mountain. We gave 25 children's life. The 25 children vary from rural village. They don't have life. We gave them a chance to study Kung Fu, study Taoism. Last week I was there in my academy, and 2/3 of them all in the community now, all over China, being an instructor, making a living now. You see, it gives them a chance to study. Now they have ability to make a living, ability to become somebody who can contribute. Now they can have the ability to marry, to have family, to have children and grandchildren. Think about our little action. What would the result can be? A little thing, you can take away somebody's pride by destroying somebody's esteem. Or you also, same thing, you can also take care of someone's pride, someone's esteem, and you might make a completely person. Right? You destroy somebody's pride. You make somebody feel horrible and they grow up to be a violent person in revenge to the society. Or your love, your little care can turn around someone who's totally a murderer, a violent person. They feel the love from you and turn around to be a productive person in the world. Our little actions of giving can make the world huge difference. And I hope all of us to look into our heart. Okay? Learning Taoism, just like learning all other religions, the same thing. It's about loving. It's about giving. It's about forgiveness and mercy. We grow up because of conscience. We came to this life because of conscience. In the same way, we can make life prettier because of conscience, the kindness to give. So again, when you really want to get it back, give more back, then think about how much virtuous can I be? How much virtuous deed that I can contribute? Be in our life to give more. Give more. What others can we give more? Okay? We don't have to demand getting. Getting is because you're willing to give. When you don't get it back, you need to look into yourself and say, oh, I must not give in unconditionally. Okay? So that's why I didn't get it yet. It's not because try to search all the reason why I didn't get it back. And did somebody do wrong to me? Did somebody judge me? Right? You first look inside yourself and say, when I was giving, was it totally unconditionally? Was it totally based on conscience? Based on virtue? Right? That's the first thing that you ask yourself. When we truly are virtue is giving, then you don't need to ask how much return. Because what? The return will be invisible and invisible. All the many ways, many dimensional, get it back to you. Okay? Should never have to ask in return. Getting is truly a reward from the what? Virtue. Okay? So don't switch the position. Okay? Always thinking how much I should do first. This is a very simple philosophy. I'm sure all of you and all the listeners knows. Okay? We should give unconditionally, should give from love. Not demanding love, demanding return, demanding reward. Then we stop blaming God never pay attention to you. In fact, God is always in our life 24 hours, 7 days a week. Okay? Giving should be completely unconditionally. It's not intellectually giving. It has to be giving truly from your heart, from your spirit that giving. Okay? Conscious and unconsciously giving. Because I am a virtuous person. Okay? I'm a virtuous person. So, next time when we do the prayer for other people. Pray for our community to be a better place to be. Pray for those suffer. Okay? Pray for those people who are still in hunger. That's what we do. Okay? I pray every day. Praise what? For the world. I also pray in the smaller part of my life. I pray for this lodge, my Aspen Lodge. Every staff member in good health, happy, and have a safety job. Okay? Have a job that we all care. I pray for the people in the community, the parents, grandparents, they all have a better life, better joy and happiness. Okay? I pray the world nobody have to get sick, because I exactly understand how suffer when you getting sick. I understand that. Okay? When we pray for everyone, then the metaphors in the world will turn around what? Including you. When you pray for the Father Day, pray for everyone's a father, then you should know your father is a part of that everyone. Understand that? When we pray for Mother Day, same thing. Pray for every mother in the world, then your mother is in the part of it. Think about that. Okay? When this whole universe are beautiful, then we are beautiful. Okay? So always think about the whole community because I'm a part of this community. That is what we should do. Being a great conscious human, always unconditionally giving without asking in return. When we do that, that is truly getting. Okay? Giving and getting is relatively speaking. It's always relative. Okay? When we're getting, then we should giving. Two cannot go without one another. So I hope every one of us thinking more is to know. Okay? How do we do that? Look at this mother and this son here. This mother, I'm sure you play a huge part of your son's life, driving around, and travel around with your son and, give up your career for your son. Okay? And so you've done a lot for him, giving. The same when you're giving, you need to understand. Don't demand him to getting back to you. You just make sure I'm the mother. I'm mother, I take care of my son. And that's it. And when your son grown up to be a very productive human, and then he does a lot of contribution to the society, that is your true reward. That will be your reward. Right now, don't ask him what he should get it back. Otherwise, when you take care of your son, you say, look how hard I take care of you. Right? When how hard I take care of you, now you become putting in a lot of pressure on him. Okay? So when you're truly giving, don't put condition on it. Don't condition on it. Okay? That way your son will grow up very healthy. He remembered the contribution that you've given to him. And then he take the love and grown up become bigger love. And the love can realize, this is my mother, but there are millions of mothers in the world. And when I return, it's not only return to my mother, I should return to every mother in the world. And that will grow up to be our greatest humans on this planet. Okay? And that's what I talk about. Giving and getting should become bigger concept. Okay? Your vision should be bigger, and your heart should be much, much bigger. Okay? We should not be selfish, and our heart should be so big to include everyone, include the world in us. So we should be able to carry the world in our heart. Okay? It's not only me, not only my spouse, my children. Okay? Our heart should carry the every family in us. Okay? Our love should be applied to every family, every human being in this planet. This is truly productive way, and that is what the Tao is teaching us. Taoism is what? Small and big. We are a little self, got to put into the bigger self. Okay? Thus, we have a truly small self who become the biggest self in it. The Tao will bless us when we truly understand what giving and getting is together. So, thank you very much for making a time to join me today. I'm half sleepy, so I hope that makes sense logically. Thank you very much. All right.